They're great companions. I wouldn't class them as a guard dog because they'd probably lick the person to death.
They're so into people, like if they could actually lick your skin off, your skin would be gone.
They're very lovable, they're very funny, they're clowns. They're clowns at heart. They love to please you.
They've done a hell of a lot for me in the situation that I'm in, being a lone parent and owning a disabled little boy. You know, it's not very easy, but you know, they're like therapy dogs to me. When a person is rubbing your dog, and a lot of them wouldn't even know what a pit bull looked like. And when a lot of them are rubbing your dog, they're already getting licks and, he's a lovely dog, and they ask you what breed it is and you say, well, it's a pit bull. You know, they need to go back 6 feet and onto their bum, you know. And you're looking, you're saying, well, you've already been rubbing the dog.
You have to keep yourself, I suppose, visual of other dogs, because it's the other dogs that usually kick off. If I'm bringing my 2 dogs out for a walk, it's usually the other dogs that'll kick off with the dogs, with my dogs. And then, of course, my dogs are going to get annoyed and start barking back. But my dogs are the worst in the world because of what breed they are.
One of the main problems I do having them out with my dogs is other dogs running over to my dogs. And I'm actually being looked at as the target. Like, you know, you have a pit bull, you shouldn't be here. You're sometimes made to feel like a criminal.
I'm getting mixed reactions now, whereas a lot of the time it'd be, oh, look at her. Or did cross over the other side of the road, which is very disheartening considering they don't know the breed of dog. They're muzzled, they're on short leads, and they still want to cross over the other side of the road.
People that are actually talking to you about the breed can be quite nasty sometimes.
People rubbing them and saying, oh, well, what breed of dog is this? And you say pit bull, and it's like,
There's really no breed that comes, you know, close to needing more compassion than the American Pit Bull Terrier. And I think if somebody doesn't understand something, then they fear it. Dublin Dog Training has come on board with us because we have set up Ireland's Pit Bull Terrier Association. One reason was to promote responsible dog ownership and educate people, and the second reason was to promote the positive image of the breed. John works in rescue himself and owns some restricted breeds, so he understands the discrimination that's involved in doing it. So, you know, anytime there's anything that needs to be done for a dog, you know, you just ask John, he's no problem. He's not just a dog trainer, he's a dog lover.
I'm doing classes at the moment for obedience. It's very, very good, I have to say, and I think more should be put out there for people, you know, that have a strong breed to encourage them to do classes.
When you have children around dogs, I think regardless of what breed they are, you really need to be careful. But this one particular day, I learned a bit of a lesson. And it wasn't a lesson from the dogs, it was a lesson from my son. So the dog comes up onto the pram and is licking his face, and my little boy is laughing. So I think, look, it's so cute. Next of all, my little boy grabs a hold of the dog's tongue with his teeth. And the dog is screaming. Now, I had to actually pinch him on the nose to let the dog go, but the dog didn't retaliate. Now, I firmly believe that if that had been another breed, they most certainly would have retaliated with my little boy.
Lately, I've been getting a few compliments, which is, I suppose, kind of good to see that the breed is getting a little bit of, kind of, what would you say, good press. You know, majority is bad though.
I think if pit bulls were meant to be so dangerous and so vicious, you know, there's so many pit bulls in the country. There's, you know, the overpopulation of the dogs even in pounds and shelters. You know, if they were that dangerous, I'm sure there'd be attacks every single day. You know, but you can see how friendly these are.